I use tomatillos in making salsa verde, and once I got just too many and they were sitting on the shelf and drying up. And since they look very much like ground cherries, and I know that ground cherries can be grown from ground cherry itself, I thought I'll give it a try. Hi, this is Ruchi, and let me show you an unusual way of growing tomatillos. Tomatillos are encased in a husk, just like ground cherry. But in plant care, they are very much like tomatoes. Although, if you consider the taste, they are nothing like tomatoes or ground cherries. Tomatillos are grown in summers, just like tomatoes. They like a lot of sun, rich organic soil, lot of water, and they grow really big. And they like good drainage. So wherever you plant them, it should have good drainage. Just like tomatoes, they like their stems buried in soil. So as they start to grow, you should add more soil into it. And if the stem touches the ground, it can develop roots from it. So it can grow very fast or spread very fast. Anyways, I was doing it for fun. So here is my tomatillo. You can see it has developed a lot of seeds. So I just sliced it up and put it in a planter and then cover it up very lightly with soil. Now I did this in the month of November in fall, which is not appropriate at all because these plants grow in hot summer weather. But anyways, I had the tomatillo in November and it was drying up. So I just sliced it up, put it in the container, watered it, and I just left it in the garden under a tree. In spring, I noticed a plant growing from that container, and I knew that this is the tomatillo plant growing. So I was so happy to see that plant growing. So as the weather warmed up, I transplanted it in a bigger container with very good, rich, organic soil. The plant started growing really well. They can grow really tall, just like tomato plants. So you should make sure that as you are planting these plants, you should keep them about 2 feet apart. I had only one plant, so I didn't have that problem. And you also want to mulch the soil because they like hot weather and they like direct sun, and the soil can really dry up. So if you mulch it, then it will stay moist for a longer period of time. Slowly I started seeing some flowers and I was really happy because I had no expectation from it. And soon I started seeing small lanterns appearing in the plant. By the way, these flowers are not self-pollinating. So for best produce, you want a few of these plants planted nearby. I had just one, so I didn't get that much produce, but I did get some. But as I said, this was an experiment for me. As the fruits were growing, I could see that the branches were weighing down. I should have put a tomato cage around it, but I didn't do it this time. The fruits became big, and I saw that one of the fruits had filled up the whole husk. In fact, the bottom of the husk was broken. So that meant that the fruit is ready to pick. So I picked it and used it in making salsa. It was great. And that's what I have been doing this summer. Obviously, I didn't have that many fruits, but whatever I had, I kept on picking them. So, this was a fun project. I didn't know that you could grow tomatillos from tomatillo fruit itself. So it's a nice little fun project to do with your kids in summers. So now that I know that it can be grown so easily, I'm going to try in earnest next year. So I hope this video was fun for you. If you have any questions, leave me a comment and I'll try to answer as soon as possible. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. And I'll see you next time. Happy gardening. Bye.